Students, in this session we will be discussing last question for trial balance topic. Now in this question we have to prepare journal proper as well as ledger accounts, and then finally we have to draft trial balance. Now let us see the question first. Now the question says that following is the trial balance of Narayanan stores as at 31st March 2020. Now they have already given us one trial balance with some list of accounts with their debit and credit balances. Now let us see the next part of this question. Now there are some transactions were entered into but were not recorded in the books of accounts. Means we just wrote some transactions like point number 1 2 3 4. Okay, we wrote this transaction but we didn't enter in our books. That means the trial balance that they have given us in question does not include these transactions, so we have to adjust these transactions. And then what we have to do is that pass journal entries for the above mentioned transactions and post them into ledger. That means for these 4 transactions we have to pass journal entry, then we have to post them in ledger, and at last we have to prepare the trial balance. Now let us see the journal transactions first. The first transaction says that goods worth rupees 15,000 were purchased on credit. That means we purchased some goods on credit, so the journal transaction for this will be purchases account debited to creditors account. Since we don't know creditor's name but we know that he is our creditor, so we will just write creditors account, amount is 15,000. Then next transaction we have received a check of 24,000 from a debtor in full settlement of his account. Now we received only check, okay, and he was supposed to pay us 25,000 but we received only 24,000. That means the remaining 1,000 is discount allowed. So since we received check, that means money will be we will get money in our bank account, so we debited bank account, discount allowed account debit to debtors. Means the person who gave us money is our debtor, so his account got credited. Okay, the next transaction we have goods amounting to 3,000 were returned by a customer. Means we sold some goods to a customer and then he returned us back, so this 3,000 is nothing but our sales return. So sales return account debit to debtors, means the person to whom we sell goods is no one but our debtors. Okay, 3,000. And the last transaction we have paid rent for the month 8,000 by check, so transaction will be rent account debit to bank account debit. Now in here we have finished our journal entries. Now we are supposed to prepare ledger accounts, as they have told us to prepare ledger accounts as well. Now the first transaction that we have in journal is purchases account, so we will prepare, sorry it is a little blur. Okay, so first account that we prepared in ledger is purchase account. Now before entering this journal transaction in our ledger account, first we have to see the question. Okay, the question in the trial balance. See in here sorry, do we have purchases account in this trial balance? Yes, we already have purchases account and it is showing debit balance of 11,20,000. So in ledger, first what we will do is that we will write in here to balance brought down 11,20,000 because it is showing debit balance, so we wrote it in debit side. Then you come to the journal transactions. Since it is only we have 2 creditors accounts, so in credit we will write to creditors account 15,000. Then since we know we don't have any account we don't have any amount on credit side, so altogether this 11,35,000 will come in here as by balance credit down. So we got debit balance of purchase account of rupees 11,35,000. This we will discuss later, but as of now let us focus in the ledger accounts. The next account that we have in our journal is creditors account, so we will prepare one creditors account. And let's see the trial balance of question. Do we have any creditors in here? Yes, we have, and it is showing, sorry, it is showing credit balance of 2,50,000. So what we will do is that we will write on the credit side, by balance brought down 2,50,000. Now let's focus on the journal entry. We will simply put buy in front of purchases, and buy comes on the credit side, so we will write by purchases account rupees 15,000. So since we don't have any amount on the debit side, so altogether this 2,65,000 will come in here as balance carried down 2,65,000. With that, close the account. Now let's see the next journal transaction. We have Roman number 2, and first account that is appearing is bank account. So let's prepare bank account. So bank account. Now let us see the trial balance in question. Do we have any bank? Yes, we have bank overdraft. That means it is showing credit balance of 55,000. So since it is showing credit balance, that means we have to write by balance brought down 55,000. Then let's see the transaction. In here we will write two debtors account. In ledger we will write two debtors account. Okay, so two debtors will come in here, and how much? This one is discount allowed. Two debtors account 24,000, and how much amount we got in bank? It is 24,000. So we will write in here 24,000. Okay. Now let us see in the trial balance. Do we have in the journal, do we have any other transaction related with this bank account? Roman number 3, no, we don't have. In Roman number 4 we have, yes, we have rent account debit to bank account. So bank accounts ledger will get involved in this. So what we will do is that we will simply put buy in front of rent, and we will write on that credit side by rent account rupees 8,000. Okay, now you have since we don't have any more journal transactions related with bank account, we can close this bank account by balancing both sides. So on debit side we have 24,000, on credit side we have 63,000. So when we deduct this 24,000 from 63,000, we got balance carried down of 39,000. So we got 63,000 on both the sides. Now let us see the next account. It is discount allowed account. So first we will prepare discount allowed account. Now let us see in the trial balance of question, do we have any discount allowed? Nope, we don't have. So what we will do is that we will simply just write two debtors account on the debit side. To debtors account 1,000, and since we don't have any other transactions related with discount allowed, so we will balance the account and we will close it. Okay, by balance carried down 1,000. Then next we have debtors account. So let us prepare debtors account. Now let's move to the trial balance of question. Do we have any debtors? Yes, we have debtors showing debit balance of 5,10,000. So on the debit side we will write the balance brought down 5,10,000. Now let us see the journal transaction. Debtors account we have by bank account by discount allowed. So on the credit side we will write by bank account 24,000, by discount allowed account 1,000. Since we have lesser number of journal transactions, let us see if any other transactions are related with these debtors or not. Yes, we have one here. So we will write by sales return account on the credit side, by sales return account 3,000. Now since we don't have any more journal transactions related with debtors account, we will simply balance both the sides, and by doing that we got balance carried down of 4,82,000. Okay, now let us see the next transaction. We have sales return account. So let us prepare sales return account. Now next step, see the trial balance. Do we have any sales return in here? Nope, we have sales but not sales return. So what we will do is that we will not put balance brought down. Okay, now let us see the journal transaction. We have two debtors of 3,000. So we will simply write to debtors account 3,000. So we don't have any other journal transactions, so we will balance the account, and we got 3,000 as balance carried down in here. Then next we have two debtors account, as we already have completed debtors account, so no need to look into that. Then next we have rent account. So let us prepare rent account now. Rent account. Now move to the trial balance. Do we have any rent in here? Yes, we have one, and it is showing debit balance of 88,000. So that means we will write on the debit side to balance brought down 88,000. Then our journal transaction we will simply write to bank account rupees 8,000. Then since we don't have any other transaction related with the rent account, we will balance the account and we got carried down balance of 96,000. Then next we have bank account. As we have already finished bank account earlier, we don't need any more. So here our ledger accounts are completed. Now let us prepare the trial balance. Now first what we will do is that in trial balance we will write the format. Okay, trial balance, since we know the name of the owner of this business, so we will write trial balance of Narayanan Stores as at 31st March 2020. Since the transaction took place before this date and we are supposed to prepare final trial balance on this date, so we wrote 31st March 2020 in our final trial balance as well. Now you can do trial balance in two ways. Okay, I will tell you the simple one as well as the another part. Now you see, we prepared some ledger accounts. Okay, so first what we will do is that we can post this ledger accounts balance in trial balance first. Okay, so it will be little bit easy for you. Now let us see. First we have purchase account and its carried down is showing balance carried down is showing on the credit side. That means it will have debit balance of rupees 11,35,000. Remember, don't take this starting balance brought down. Okay, this is our opening balance, and after adjusting the new entries, the remaining balance carried down will come to in here last as again a new balance brought down. That balance brought down we are supposed to write in our new trial balance. Okay, so simple balance carried down we have on the credit side. That means balance brought down will be on the debit side. So purchases account will be showing here debit balance of 11,35,000. Then we have again and next we have creditors account showing balance carried down on the debit side. That means brought down will be on the credit side of 2,65,000. So we wrote discount this one is creditors account. Okay, so creditors account showing credit balance of 2,65,000. Then next ledger account we have bank account showing debit showing credit balance of 39,000. So where is our bank account? Here, since it is showing credit balance, that means it is again bank overdraft of 39,000. The next ledger account we have discount allowed account showing debit balance of 1,000. So discount allowed showing debit balance of 1,000. The next ledger account we have debtors account showing debit balance of 4,82,000. Debtors account showing debit balance of 4,82,000. Then next we have ledger account sales return showing debit balance of 3,000. So sales return account showing debit balance of 3,000 rupees. Then again at last we have rent account showing debit balance of 96,000. So rent account showing debit balance of 96,000. Now after posting all the new ledger accounts, you can check your questions trial balance and you can write off all those accounts that we have already entered in trial balance. Like capital account we haven't recorded, so we will write capital account of 5 lakh in our new trial balance. Here capital account showing credit balance of 5 lakh. Then then we have plant and machinery showing debit balance of 6,70,000. So plant and machinery showing debit balance of 6,70,000. Then next account we have furniture showing debit balance of 1,20,000. So furniture account showing debit balance of 1,20,000. Then next we have cash in hand showing debit balance of 30,000. So cash in hand showing debit balance of 30,000. Then next we have sales account showing credit balance of 17,40,000. So we have sales account showing 17,40,000 as credit balance. And then we have last one, general expenses showing debit balance of 7,000. So we will write general expenses showing debit balance of 7,000. And after that you can total or you can sum up both the columns and you can see both sides are same. Okay, now this is first method. Another method is that the ledger accounts that you have prepared, you can just look into them, like purchase account, you have made a new ledger account, so you can mark it off in here, purchases account. You can simply mark in your question paper, like purchases account, you have made ledger account, then creditors account, then creditors account also you have made, debtors account also you have made, then bank overdraft also made, then next is rent account. So for all these 5 accounts you have made new ledgers. Okay, so you can just ignore these 5 at the starting, you can just record all the remaining accounts first in your trial balance, and then you can focus on this ledger accounts at last. Okay, so either way the answer will be same, but the method I find the first one very easy. Okay, so it's up to you, it's your choice, whichever saves you time and whichever you feel easy, you can opt that one. So with this question we have winded up trial balance. Since trial balance and errors part is not included in your syllabus, we will be excluding that from our sessions. Okay, from our next session we will be starting a new chapter, that is bank reconciliation statement. So till that time you keep practicing accounts and have a nice day. Thank you.